everybody. We're on a break. We're on a GA break. Which is good, because I just realized that they gave me papers at the meeting today. I totally forgot. She stuck this in my hand as I left. This is the minutes from the last meeting that we all went to. Commissioners present. Chair, Steve Burns. That's his name. I knew that. Vice Chair, Rod Hinman. Linda Anthony. Hank Banker. Kurt Beck. Tommy Goya. Mike Kalikini. Julie Meyer. And Guy Toyama are the commissioners on the Research and Development Energy Advisory Commission. Also present that day, Randall Kurohara, Director of R&D, Will Ralston, Energy Coordinator. Oh, so he's not a commissioner, he's just the energy coordinator. He goes, I found papers in my bag that I forgot they gave me at the meeting today. It's the minutes from the last one. Pick up anything? Yeah, I didn't pick it up. Holy cow! I know I didn't pick up any of that stuff. I was so busy wandering around. No, I don't have time to pick it right now, but wow, look, it's good minutes. Awesome.
What's her name? The woman we were just talking about before, just earlier, the county council person.
The county council, the commissioners?
Yeah, what's her name?
Or county council? Brenda. Yes?
She was, about 6 months ago, was talking about standardizing how these are written out, so they're more legible.
That would be awesome.
Idea, and that's kind of a level thing that I think she shows her she's doing her homework and really.
I really like her. I hope she doesn't turn on me because
you can write things in such a way that make it really impossible to read without getting a freaking headache.
Yeah.
And it's purposely one of the primary things governments do is to create this big, huge, massive gobbledygook. So it's difficult to read.
Yeah.
It's purposely done that way. And they'll say, oh, what do you think we purposely did that? You know, I go, I can't read this.
I've written that gobbledygook before. There's reasons for all of it. Trust me, there is. I know.
I think that what was so powerful in the original Constitution, it was simple and easily understood. And that was why it was so powerful. Then we
amended it 27 times.
Yeah, but still, it's remarkable
to make it what it is
compared to other documents.
It is.
Maybe it's a little too hard to change.
Holy cow, this is a lot of pages of minutes. Oh, and exhibits.
Yeah, I think
April. Oh, that was another thing for the record that they mentioned today. It's very important. I wanted to mention it right away, so it's on the record. Yeah. They said at the EAC meeting today that so they're working on this report, that they've been working on for years and days, and they are going to start trotting it out to the public here pretty soon, and they're going to show it to the key stakeholders. They keep saying that the key stakeholders the last couple weeks of May, and then in June they're going to do a road show. They actually use the word road show, and they're going to go around and do public meetings all over the island and talk about this plan and their recommendations and their advice to the advisory commission of the mayor.
These key stakeholders, are they corporate?
Well, of course they are. Of course, who are they? We don't know exactly, but they're the people that paid for this study.
Is there going to be an advertising company? Or one of these companies may offer their...
Clearly, we're going to be attending all of these meetings or sending people. Like Joe, I'm sure you'll go to the Coincide ones for us. Yes.
I'm just looking up for slickness. You know what I'm saying? A roadshow is like, that's what they want.
Yes, a roadshow.
Looking out for slick.
The month of June.
So hard sell.
It could be. I don't know. I'll tell you what. I like the report. The report that the Kohala Center guys are putting together, for the most part. And at this point, honestly, too, it's been a month since I read it. I read it years ago, and again, and then like about a month ago before the last meeting. And I haven't read it recently, but for the most part, it's a good report. It's pretty. They take a lot of different, things into account, including things like public input, and how it affects the people. So they're good guys. They're young, they're energetic, they're hopeful. They're writing a nice report that I hope the mayor listens to them and does these things. So
I love this poster.
Isn't it
just powerful?
I know.
Because it's so
the hand poster is
too.
awesome, Tiger.
The hand is, when somebody sticks a hand, it's like a high.
It is.
It's just powerful.
Very visible. The black is awesome. I know he likes black.
This one's got potential, but it's too damn busy.
This one is good for bulletin boards. It's hard to read.
Yes, you get lost in the
And the minutes I'm looking at, Josephine, are this here. It's from the last EAC meeting we went to, and it's got, I think that's like their PowerPoint presentation and stuff too. Oh my goodness, it's all falling apart. Oh my goodness. But it is Department of Research and Development, Energy Advisory Commission, regular session minutes, April 5th, 2012 is the date on it.
So those are the past minutes, I guess, and then you probably publish the past minutes for that.
8 other public attendees. They said there was 8 of us. Was there 8? I thought there was way more than that.
I bet you we could get ask. I wonder if it's going to cost the money to get some of this sent to us. Like I know you can get the county's minutes.
Well, I'll tell you what. On my little smoke break outside with Dot, we were talking about, like I said, she was truly happy that we were there, and felt kind of bad that we went to the wrong building and that she might have not posted it or something. I don't know, and I don't blame her. It's fucking hard to find anything on that website, for real. And so she and I were talking about that, and how do we really, how she said, how do you inform the public? A lot of times we have to do public notices, that's the law, but what does that mean? Do we have to do it on the website, or because we might, I don't know if we even have to do it on the website. We just have to post them.
From the CC.
That's what they have to do, is they have to post these things on the bulletin board behind the glass.
But it's
that's
nice
what they do.
The CC from the CC.
So behind
the what?
You can't really look at it.
Right, they send emails off, right? CC.
No, that's what she's saying. No, they don't even do that.
Corporation Council. CC from the CC.
Oh.
But
we'll see if we can get added to the list. But what we were talking about is that she has to post these in the bulletin board, and other than that, they used to post them in the paper, but she says, we don't have money for that. We don't have money for anything. And so they don't have money. And then I said, you know what, too? I don't have money for a paper. I don't even get a paper, so that doesn't really help me. If you post them in the paper, that doesn't really help me because I don't get one. And then even online, they don't put everything online, the classifieds and the work stuff, but it's not everything anyway. So how do you get the public involved? Well, if she wants to get the public involved, I can help her do that. I think we can help with that. So I'm really excited about the June meetings. So that's awesome too, because we don't have too much on the calendar for the future. So now we do. June is full. No national action dates in June. Remind me if we bring any up that we can't do it because we'll be busy. And May, we don't have anything but May Day. I don't know.
With the light on, pulled out the light off.
They do funny things, cops.
Somebody call?
Could be.
The occupied people are at Starbucks again. Damn it! They only want 2 coffees and there's 3 of them. Fuckers. Okay, what else do we have to talk about? Geo, Mayday, Halco. Check. What else we got? That was the bulk of the business stuffs, I think. Go broad.
We were going to tackle newer events after
I think so. Especially now that we have
Be nimble for whatever.
we have a longer event on Tuesday. We need to spend the next 4 days pushing the shit out of that and tell everybody. Gosh, we should maybe do a new poster too or something, or an additional poster. I'm almost out of those ones anyway. They're gonna print more of those or make a new one and say potluck and all that stuff on it. And I'll check what Lance wrote. New website. That's on the agenda. Okay. Yes. Okay, so you understand you're totally in charge of this, right? You who don't like to type, this requires a lot of typing.
I do.
We already have so many freaking.
I will type. It's not like I won't type, but it's just I got very good at anything that's already typed. I'll copy. I like just taking parts and put it over there and go to something else.
What are you going? I mean, what? Whatever. By all means.
Well, I think there should be a central.
Why do we need another website?
The other one is not available, right?
Well, the .com is defunct. It exists, but nobody uses it. But it does redirect traffic to our Facebook page, our live stream account, for sure, because I just checked that. I was a little shocked myself that it still works, but it does. And other than that, we have the Wiggio group, and you know about the Wiggio, right?
Yeah, I remember I did it when I got my new.
I know.
What's going to be the platform?
WordPress is what you were talking about.
Yeah,
right?
basically it'd be WordPress. Yeah, that's probably what it.
Yeah.
Under what, Blogger?
Yeah, or I'm using WordPress.com. That's what I'm using. It's really cheap, but it's there's not much to it.
Yeah. Well, I have zero time to commit to it. It's going to be hard for me to even direct things to you about. So you're going to have to be super proactive about keeping it up and commandeering help. I think you're going to need help. Please don't burn out. Please don't start a big project and burn out. Nobody burn out. Charles, you're solid, right? You're like the solidest rock we have, probably, to tell you the truth.
Okay.
Thank you, Charles. You're awesome. That's my only issue, is that we had one before. I had a pretty good rapport with the guy, and so did other people in the group, but still the guy is gone, and now and so I burned. Once burned, twice shy.
We'll conceptualize it at first and see what if we really need it.
If we really, to be honest, Lance has been very good about updating the Wiggio with all the documents and most of the press and all of that stuff too. So, and I've been really super shitty about it. I need to be better, but I haven't been to a computer for 2 weeks. That's another problem. But
You've been kind of quiet.
I'm working with tigers. Tiger's fault. It's Tiger's fault. No, but he's busy too. He's busy, and we're busy, and Dan's really busy too. And so that's the other thing too. Baseball's over, so that will help. I don't have that was 3 days a week. I was tied up with that.
I saw this video. Elizabeth Warren, Elizabeth Warren.
Yeah.
Awesome. This was like a lecture style thing.
Gotcha. Sorry.
Later or something.
Yeah.
It was great. It was talking about when she was talking. It reminded me of you. It was basically your kind of family. It was talking about the two-parent household with 3 kids, right? And everybody has 2 cars.
Yeah.
You have 2 cars. So you're broken down. Then now you're lost because you got
suburbia.
It's because USA. because America's built around the car.
It is. Well, and we were down to one car for a week or two, and it about killed me, didn't it, Charles?
I gave up my car because my son won't use it. I always hated cars. Always have. The only reason why I had one is because I had to, because I had kids and stuff. Even before I had kids, I didn't have one. But when I had my son, I had to have a car to get any place.
Yep.
To do anything.
Can't get to baseball without it.
Can't get baseball, school.
Yep.
You gotta be home for the kid. I mean, he's a little shit. You gotta be there for him.
Yep.
But now I don't have a kid.
I have 2 cars.
I enjoy actually my away time from cars. I don't like cars. I hated cars. They're messy. They're dirty. They're stinky. They destroy.
I have been the designated driver since I was like 7 years old.
I only like the fact that I'm not showing out victory bucks. I'm not showing out victory bucks to repair cars, etc. That's the only. I like cars, and I like having the freedom, but it's so goddamn expensive these days.
Yeah, you should.
It's insane.
There's a Elizabeth Warren little lecture. She shows you why you can't. Your money's all gone. The biggest cost is housing, 2 cars.
Yeah.
Childcare.
Yeah.
No childcare on my bus.
Actually, food. There's food, clothing, and other items like that. Flexible items.
Who can afford that? Oh my God.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
That's why we need
Clearly.
That's why we need single payer.
Yes, I agree.
The number 2 biggest company, Hawaii company, is
Yes.
In alcohol.
I know. Well, and I'll tell you what.
Energy and healthcare.
A lot of people have brought up the healthcare thing. Maui made a big pharmacare group they added me to. There's a lot of interest in the healthcare stuff. We're strapped so thin. I think with the energy stuff is really overwhelming right now.
But that's the thing that we really need. That's
it is.
That's the big push right now because they're counting.
It is. For me, it is. Other people are more sickly than energy dependent, so that's their issue.
Right.
So they need to do stuff, and we'll support them. That would be awesome.
It's just what is our electrical system? Who's it working for? It's working for the profits.
For the electrical system, for the most part.
The biggest Hawaii company in the state.
Yeah.
This is one thing I like about all the that they're going after their root issues for their locales.
Yeah.
And I think
that's why I love how all the mainstream media say, okay, what's your objectives? Right? I've been saying that to
Yeah.
We all know what the agendas are, which is what's great.
Whatever is the present issue,
that these people want to spend time on. That's what we're going to spend time on. Exactly.
And I think it's the Wall Street, whatever, all that it symbolizes, business running.
Yeah.
Wall Street has occupied our government.
Yeah.
Now we have to occupy Wall Street.
Yep.
And that's why I love
every
this
commission they set up.
Symbolism of the occupation, and I think it should speak to Native people too, because they occupy. It's the same mindset of manifest destiny that occupied their countries and their homes. It's
what else we got on the agenda?
Government of empire. I get.
There you go.
I don't think of anything. I can't think of anything.
Right, so big push.
Big push. Show up at Helco.
Yeah,
Push Mayday. Push it hard.
I think that we should, these publications too, we take this opportunity, we're not just speaking to us, we're speaking to others watching too. You don't know who could be watching.
Yes.
Can you give me an email, shoot me an email with your brief synopsis of your, of the county council meeting this Tuesday.
You want me to write your FDL post for you?
Right. Well, no, not right. No. I want to get
Just take it off the YouTube video, baby. Come on.
No, I'm going
Gosh.
to feature
I want to see the
that.
YouTube video.
There's a good bunch of articles out about it already.
I'm going to be
look at the Big Island Chronicle one, or
well, no, I'm going to be doing that, but I also want to get your words.
My words.
Yeah, because you were there.
Pearls of wisdom.
I had to be up the mountain.
I would say, all right, I'll figure out which speakers I like the best and tell you about that or something.
Doesn't have to be lengthy.
It was a good presentation. It was well done. It was well received. It was informative.
Hit the front page.
The front page 2 days in a row. I mean, that's for serious.
People are talking now.
They are. They are at that. Okay, anything else, folksies? Before we... Oh, shoot, you know what? I should probably... I don't know, my internet's... it's streaming, but I can't go anywhere. can't go from one
Well, I bet
page
you
to the
it comes from Time Warner. Ultimately, they have a little computer in backs.
It's
and then
for
the bandwidth
shit, that's for sure. Outside's a little worse than inside.
Because the in a cable system, the more people that are on it, the more it eats up bandwidth. So it slows down as more people.
Pretty thinned out in there.
Oh, you're getting all.
Okay.
My water.
Oh, I know what we need to discuss next meeting. We always discuss next meeting. So this is okay, but it's kind of noisy still. I live on the bus line though, and so does Tiger. So we have discussed in the past having internet meetings. I mean, I like to get together face to face. We get a lot more done for sure.
So what about Wiggio or?
But we could Wiggio a meeting, or we could even do the vent or something like that. And I think we should consider that.
I have another idea for.
And Dan can even tape it.
What about a statewide Occupy Hilo movement?
Well, you know, it's interesting you mentioned that. I got in my email today, Deoccupy Honolulu has copied our entire Big Island playlist, and now they have a Big Island playlist that has our 149 videos. So they're interested too. I think they're trying to figure out that we don't camp, but we do shit, you know.
Yep.
And it's boring. It's not an FTP march, but you know, we scared the shit out of 6 commissioners
There's
today.
already people doing it.
Yeah.
I'm being facetious a little bit, but
it's not our gig, you know. It's not Hawaii. It's not what you want to do. It's not what you want to do. It's not what I want to do.
Yeah.
FTP marches and camping and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, come on. Who was
Do you?
the proponent of camping?
I think if we're going
You were.
direct
You
action,
were.
They were.
Well,
we need-
how's that going,
we need
Charles?
legal representation.
How's your work group working?
Some form of legal somebody to be there to get us out.
Well, and we don't do that. Yeah, exactly. We don't have that, and we've never had that, and that's been one of the problems with camping too, is that we don't have any legal fund, we don't have any legal help, we don't have any friends, we don't have anything going on there, and I can't afford bail,
They
so
mentioned that
camping's difficult.
booklet there, the 90% spring.
And if you really wanted to camp, you could have gone to the Aloha Uprising and pitched your tent for 3 days. They were camping. Yes, they were.
Didn't even
Or not the, you know what I mean, the Unity Summit at the Mary Monarch. That was a 3-day event. It was camping.
When was that?
2 weekends ago. Yeah. We were in the Mary Monarch. Remember, that was the big event that we couldn't do because we all had to go to the training.
You're talking about at the Afu Shinen.
Yeah. That was camping.
Well, what? Yeah, but where did
And you're supposed to hook up with those guys.
I think we should try that again.
What happened at the GA though?
I know. Unity, baby.
Dying
Fix it.
on the
Fix it, diplomat.
conference.
Come on. I know. Well, okay, and so actually I saw Gene the other night, and he's all happy. It was a great event. He was happy. It was fun. They didn't miss us too much. I apologize for not, for bailing on him, and he was like, oh, it's fine. So.
Well, let's try that again. I want to still. I like Gene.
I like Gene. I love
follows
Gene.
politic, but I like
he's
him.
good.
And
Yep.
his heart's in the right place, and
Yep.
we
Agreed.
think we need unity. That's all
Yep.
we got.
I gotta add them to the mailing list. I'm not sure they're on.
I have a friend who was here last week.
Oh, what, Aloha?
Yeah. I don't think I have. I think Gene is on. No, Gene is on for sure.
I think
I gotta check on the mailing list. Now that Bob left me all alone with the mailing list. Bob.
Yeah.
He probably doesn't even remember the password that I haven't changed since we got hacked. Better do that. Oh, that reminds me. Do you want the YouTube? Oh, we'll talk. You want the YouTube password? I think I know what it is.
Yeah, don't do it in public here.
I have to think. Yeah, I have to think. Because it just goes there automatically. Alright, anything else?
You don't publish that.
I know. Well, yeah, I know. Some things aren't transparent. Hacker shithead. I don't know, chatters? Anything? Or I'm going to turn it off. Good job, guys. We got through in an hour and 15. Still only started a half hour late. not too bad. Oh, kickball! Remember we were talking about that? I mentioned it to a couple people. I think it's a good idea. We were talking, oh, you weren't there. Last week we were talking, Tiger thought it would be a good idea to have like a softball game or something against, we should challenge like another Occupy or something. So I thought that was brilliant. We should try and challenge like Occupy Hilo, challenge Occupy Pahoa to a softball game or something. And then I was thinking, man, how many people own a glove or anything anymore? Maybe we should make it kickball. So that's kind of the idea. Maybe we should get to, and maybe that's something we could do on Tuesday at May Day. There's a big field behind. Come up with some kind of bases and play a game. I don't know. We'll have a practice. That's what we'll do. We'll have a practice game for our upcoming kickball philanthropy.
Did I just see you go pull into
versus some other Occupy?
Pull into next to Starbucks.
Or Joe, get together. We need 9 people. Okay, so you can field a team, and we'll have a tournament. We'll have a round robin. Double elimination tournament. Alright, any other last thoughts?
Starbucks.
Kickball. Next meeting. Okay, here or what?
Yeah, I guess so.
Or okay. So we'll advertise here at 6:30.
Oh, okay.
6:30 there? Next Thursday?
Next meeting.
Yeah.
Here Thursday 6:30. Still okay for you?
Yep.
Okay. Right on.
Thank you for coming down here.
That is the full Twinkle repertoire.
Oh no!
Ah! Oh, we better clap too, just for. Okay. Bye, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us and chatting. Aloha.
Maybe I'll publish my little